What's up, everybody? By the title, you already know what's going down in this video. I just wanted to check in, give a little update, and tell y'all about a story about what happened to me just yesterday. I actually got hit by a car while I was riding on the Z125, so we're gonna ride. I'm gonna talk about it, let y'all know about the situation, take y'all over to where it happened, and kind of try to show you, give you a visual of what happened. Since I did not get the crash on camera, a little disclaimer, I don't have a video of the crash or anything, because I was actually just going up to the gym, which is like a 2-mile ride through some neighborhoods, like a 25-mile-an-hour zone the whole way. So I do it like every single day. So didn't even have my motovlog helmet or my GoPro or anything like that. I was just wearing a different helmet and riding through the neighborhood like I usually do, just cruising through up to the gym. It was a nice day. Going to get a workout in, but we're gonna come up here on the turn. I will go ahead and say I am okay. I'm 100% okay. The bike is mostly okay. I'll go over that before the video ends here. But we're coming up here on the spot where it happened, and it was basically what happened is I was going on a road like this. The guy was an older guy in a Honda Civic. He was at a stoplight right there and pulls out into me as I was turning in. You'll see here. So right over here is where it happened. This stop sign, he was parked at this stop sign right here, and I'm coming down this road. I was coming the other way, so I'm gonna go turn around here so y'all can see exactly what happened here. So I'm coming up this road, got my blinker on to go left, and he stopped. Someone else had already came through, and I'm about right here through the turn, and he accelerates. He starts accelerating, probably gets up to about 10 miles an hour, and hits me right about here. So that's what happened. Obviously 100% his fault. He knew that. He had a stop sign. I didn't. I was turning left. Even if I was going straight, he probably would have hit me still. But yeah, that's how it happened. Ooh, it's kind of starting to drizzle a little bit. So yeah, it was no question that it was his fault. He knew that. There was a couple people standing out in their yards too, and it was kind of a weird situation. Like the one guy was standing right in his yard where it happened. He kind of started like, instead of coming over and asking if I'm all right and everything, he kind of just started saying about how, oh yeah, this is a blind turn. Nothing wouldn't happen if so and so, and blah blah blah. And he was just being real weird. But yeah, so by no means really a fast wreck. Like it wasn't no 40 mile an hour, no 60 mile an hour. I was probably going 15 miles an hour, and he was probably going about 10 miles an hour, but he was accelerating, so, and he did not see me, so he was like, it wasn't like he was braking when he hit me. He like accelerated through me almost, but somehow, some way, he hit me in such a way that it didn't really throw me off the bike. I mean, it did in a way, but it more so kind of, I hit, my motorcycle hit his front bumper, and I kind of deflected off to the right more so than like just being completely thrown. And so it happens, I get up, I ended up just having a very barely scraped up knee, but like really not even anything to mention hardly. He gets out, he's super sorry. I mean, it was a nice old man, but no, I don't think anyone means to hit you on a motorcycle, obviously, but you fucked up. Like, you're not paying attention, you didn't look twice, you hit me. So I mean, it's great that you're sorry and everything, but that don't do anything. So at this point, I'm up and everything. There's some people coming from their yards and people who had walked, and a lady, I don't know if it was his wife, had came from a few houses down. Maybe he lived right there, or if she just happened to be walking by, but she was like helping us out too. And I'm just kind of like sitting there a little shaky, but like I'm fine, just a little bit shaky. So now I'm like, all right, let's inspect the damage, because I had no clue. I didn't even get a chance to look at it yet. So I kind of get up, look at my bike, and somehow it looks like the only things that happened to the Z125 are my front brake lever broke, and I believe this little scratch right here on that front fender wasn't there. So I'm pretty sure that happened, but somehow nothing else really happened. I probably should have rode it first. I kind of just was inspecting it and didn't ride it. I probably should have rode it around, But when something like that happens, it's like your mind's just going a freaking million different ways. But to what I think saved me, because that could have easily broke my leg. You know, we get up, I'm looking at my my bike, making sure everything's all right. He's looking at his car to inspect the damage, because his car was more messed up than my bike. And I think what happened and what saved me from in this crash, from either getting my leg hit or it being a lot worse on the bike, because it hit me from this side, so it could have easily got my leg or knee or anything like that. I think what saved me is his bumper came in and hit this peg. That's what I'm pretty sure happened, because there was a big dent in his front bumper. It was a very defined dent in his front bumper. Like, it wasn't just like the whole side of the bike had hit. It was like a very, like something pointy had gone in and hit it. And his radiator was like spewing fluid and stuff was coming out. So I really think this sub cage saved me in that wreck, from the bike getting more damage and maybe myself. I could see if that wasn't there, the car coming in and hitting my leg or something like that happening. So I truly believe that sub cage saved me, or at least minimized the damage. Plus, it was like a little fuck you to him, because his car was pretty fucked up. I mean, it was, like I said, it was spewing radiator fluid, and it wasn't a small dent, guys. It was a good sized dent that I had put in his front bumper. Like, he would just probably need a whole new front bumper. So shout out to this sub cage. And I haven't really talked about this thing on the Z125. Maybe I'll do that in another video. I kind of forgot to mention that when I brought the Z125 back, that we had gotten a sub cage. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the whole story. I mean, I still continued. I was going to the gym that day, and I still continued to go to the gym. Got my workout in right after that happened. I mean, I was a little shaken up when I got to the gym. Like, I got there, put some of my stuff down, and then I went to go like work out, and I still had my backpack on. I was like, all right, my mind's still racing right now. I need to just chill out for a minute. But I was all good. And as far as the damages go, I just had him give me some cash on the spot, because I don't think he wanted to deal with having insurance and everything like that. And as soon as I made sure I was fine and the bike was fine, I was okay with that. So got some money, gonna replace this brake lever and probably give me some Pro Taper bars, because the bars might be slightly bent. I can't tell. They might be all right, but got the money for that from him too. So got me some Pro Taper bars coming in. Got that out of the deal, I guess. That's a little plus out of it. But that's pretty much the whole story, guys. I got hit by a car, which is it's just the weirdest thing. It's just a whole different type of scary, because I've been in wrecks where, like, I opened myself up to being getting hurt, like wheelies and doing certain stuff like that, and stuff on dirt where, you know, you fall or wash the front wheel out, whatever it is. But being hit on the road by a car, it's just a whole different ball game. It's really scary. You never know what that person's doing, how that person, what mind state they're in, and how bad it could be. So getting hit by a car, like, it definitely opened my eyes a little bit. You got to be real alert out there, which I usually think I am very alert, but someone could pop out and pull up in front of you at any moment. So honestly, that look twice, save a life, that is very true. So whether you're in a car or on a motorcycle, anything you can do to avoid getting in an accident like that, guys, do it. Look twice and be safe out there, everybody, because that shook me up a little bit. But we're all good, the bike's all good, and we're still keeping after it. So just wanted to come at y'all with a little update and story on that while it's still fresh in my mind, and let y'all know about it. And that's all I got for y'all. I'll see you guys in the next video.